Surprisingly, it's a fact that Jamaica dominates sprinting. This vibrant island nation is renowned for producing some of the fastest athletes in history, with Usain Bolt proudly leading the way. Bolt is not merely a sprinter, he's transformed into a global icon, boasting 8 Olympic gold medals and a staggering world record of 9.58 seconds in the 100 meters. Yet Jamaica's sprinting legacy isn't solely about Bolt. During the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Jamaica continued to shine with stars like Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, both clinching gold in the women's 100 meters. So, what fuels this sprinting powerhouse? Studies reveal that Jamaican sprinters often possess a unique muscle composition, crafted through generations, providing them an edge in speed. Additionally, their bodies demonstrate remarkable efficiency in oxygen usage, a vital component for sprinting success. However, it's not just about biology. Jamaica's culture cherishes athleticism, motivating children to engage in sports from a young age. This compelling blend of physical attributes and an encouraging environment paves the way for greatness, reinforcing Jamaica's status as a dominant force in track and field. Guess what really drives Dwayne Johnson's success? Dwayne Johnson, better known as The Rock, began his remarkable career in professional wrestling, captivating fans with his electrifying presence and stunning athleticism. As a prominent figure in the WWE, he quickly became a household name, thanks to his incredible charisma and larger-than-life persona. However, what truly sets Johnson apart is his relentless pursuit of new challenges. Transitioning from the wrestling ring to Hollywood was not just a career change. It was a bold leap into the world of film. With his debut in The Scorpion King, he showcased his acting chops and quickly became a sought-after star. Films like the Fast and Furious franchise catapulted him into the limelight, proving he could command the big screen just as he did the wrestling arena. By 2018, Johnson earned the title of the highest-paid actor in the world, grossing a staggering $23 million for his role in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. His journey exemplifies how passion and commitment can lead to incredible achievements, inspiring fans globally to follow their dreams, no matter the obstacles. Here's what actually happens when you tap maple trees. Vermont is the leading producer of maple syrup in the United States, and the numbers are impressive. Each year, this lush state produces enough syrup to fill about 40,000 bathtubs, making it a sweet destination for syrup lovers. The secret lies in Vermont's vast number of maple trees, which creates the highest concentration in the country. Tapping usually occurs in late winter to early spring, when the nights are still cold but days warm up. During this time, sap flows from the trees and folks carefully collect it. The sap has a watery consistency and requires boiling to turn into syrup. As it cooks down, the sweet aroma fills the air, bringing people together. Many families enjoy this tradition, often sharing stories and recipes passed down through generations. In Vermont, maple syrup is more than just a delicious topping. It's a significant part of the culture and economy. So when you pour that golden syrup on your pancakes, you're enjoying a true taste of Vermont's heritage. Turns out, the truth is that did you know almsgiving shapes Sri Lanka's culture? Each morning, this enchanting island resonates with the soft footsteps of saffron-robed monks as they walk barefoot through towns and villages to gather food offerings. While at first glance this may appear similar to begging, it is a deeply rooted and meaningful tradition in Sri Lanka. This practice allows locals to create merit, a vital aspect of Buddhism that closely ties good deeds to positive karma. The monks adhere to strict precepts, abstaining from cooking their own meals or eating after noon, relying instead on the generosity of the community during these early morning rounds. Villagers carefully prepare fragrant rice, spicy curries, and a variety of plant-based dishes, offering them with respect and mindfulness. By silently receiving these gifts, the monks acknowledge the blessings bestowed upon them. For many Sri Lankans, this ritual of giving represents not just a spiritual practice, but an essential element of daily life that strengthens the connection between the monastic community and the people. This sacred exchange of generosity nurtures lives and upholds cherished traditions, weaving a rich tapestry of shared values across the nation. Is it really true that the universe has a cosmic web? This fantastic structure is the largest in the universe and resembles a giant, intricate net spread across the cosmos. Picture an enormous web woven from galaxies, clusters, and dark matter, interconnected with vast, empty spaces like threads and gaps in an impressive tapestry. Gravity has been the master weaver over billions of years, pulling matter together and forming filaments of dark matter, which act as cosmic highways where galaxies convene. These threads converge into dense knots, creating clusters that sparkle with the light from billions of stars. Yet there's more to the story. Dark energy is at play, pushing galaxies apart and adding a fascinating twist to the cosmic narrative. When scientists study the cosmic web, they unlock mysteries of galaxy formation and evolution, revealing secrets held by the shadowy forces of dark matter and dark energy. Understanding this cosmic web not only sheds light on the universe's structure, but also helps us comprehend the delicate balance of forces that shape our reality. Who knew our universe was intricately woven together in such a spectacular manner? Ever thought about why Australia built the dingo fence? This massive structure is not just an ordinary fence. It stretches over 5,600 kilometers, making it one of the longest fences in the world. Constructed during the 1880s, the dingo fence was designed to protect crops and livestock from the cunning dingoes that roam the Australian countryside. Starting in eastern Queensland, the fence extends all the way to the cliffs near the Nullarbor Plain in the west, traversing diverse and rugged landscapes along its remarkable route. Farmers have tirelessly maintained this barrier to safeguard their animals against these clever hunters. Interestingly, the fence has taken on a life of its own, becoming an unexpected haven for many forms of wildlife, including goats, kangaroos, and various birds that have made their homes in its protective shadow. This fascinating example of human ingenuity highlights the intricate relationship between agriculture and wildlife management in a land known for its extremes. The dingo fence is more than just a boundary. It stands as a testament to the challenges of surviving in the harsh Australian outback. Who knew a fence could tell such a rich tale? Believe it or not, a horse was worth $70 million. Fusaichi Pegasus holds a special place in horse racing history as one of the most expensive horses ever sold. After an impressive victory in the 2000 Kentucky Derby, this thoroughbred captured the hearts of many, attracting attention not just for his talent, but also for a jaw-dropping auction price. At $70 million, Fusaichi Pegasus became a symbol of the immense value placed on elite racehorses and the glamour of thoroughbred racing. His successful racing career included multiple wins and accolades, paving the way for a lucrative future in breeding. Fusaichi Pegasus sadly passed away in 2023 at the age of 26, leaving behind a legacy that resonates throughout the equine world. His story highlights not only the excitement of horse racing, but also the passion that fans and owners have for these magnificent animals. So what drives such astounding sums in the horse racing industry? Is it merely talent, or is there something deeper at play? Surprisingly, it's a fact that museums can be masterpieces. The Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain, stands out as an extraordinary example of architectural ingenuity. Designed by the visionary architect Frank Gehry, this striking structure opened its doors in 1997 and has since redefined the role of museums in urban landscapes. At first glance, the building appears sculpted rather than built, with its undulating curves and glimmering titanium panels captivating visitors who approach it. Spanning over 33,000 square meters, the museum's flowing design defies conventional architectural styles, inviting an experience that begins before one even steps inside. Once through the grand entrance, visitors encounter vast galleries showcasing contemporary masterpieces from renowned artists like Jeff Koons and Anish Kapoor. The Guggenheim is more than just a haven for art. It has revitalized Bilbao itself, drawing tourists and boosting the local economy. This iconic cultural institution demonstrates how extraordinary architecture can enhance our appreciation of art and breathe new life into a city. So the next time you're in Bilbao, remember that its architectural beauty is as awe-inspiring as the artworks it displays. Prepare to be amazed by Dunkin' Donuts' success. Founded in 1948 by William Rosenberg in Massachusetts, Dunkin' Donuts has emerged as a cherished coffee and donut brand that resonates globally. With over 12,000 locations across 36 countries, it's almost impossible to find a town without a Dunkin' shop. But what truly propels its popularity? The brand focuses on providing a quick, satisfying experience, making it a go-to pit stop for busy mornings. Their coffee menu is impressively vast, featuring everything from classic black coffee to inventive, flavored varieties, suiting all palates. A fun fact, their signature coffee is brewed fresh throughout the day, ensuring that customers receive quality with every cup. Yet Dunkin' isn't solely about coffee. Their donuts, especially the loved Boston cream and jelly options, keep fans returning. Additionally, their expanded menu now includes breakfast sandwiches and snacks, catering to those in need of a meal on the go. A commitment to enhancing customer experience and embracing constant innovation ensures Dunkin' remains a leader in the competitive food and beverage market. So, what's your favorite Dunkin' treat? Let's uncover the truth about pink dolphins. These fascinating creatures, primarily found in the Amazon River, boast a remarkable feature: a flexible neck that lets them twist and turn, much like a snake. This unique adaptation not only makes them agile swimmers, but also helps them expertly navigate through the dense maze of roots and branches in their natural habitat. Imagine a dolphin weaving through the underwater jungle with elegance and precision. Additionally, pink dolphins are known for their ability to change color. Their distinctive pink hue can vary due to factors like age, stress, and the specific water conditions they find themselves in. This means that no two pink dolphins are quite alike at any given moment. So the next time you think of dolphins, remember the magical and colorful world of the Amazon's pink dolphins. Surprisingly, it's a fact that hyenas don't laugh from joy. The iconic cackling of the spotted hyena showcases one of the most intricate communication systems among mammals. Each laugh, giggle, or whoop serves as a crucial social signal, providing information about age, sex, emotional state, or even social rank within their clan. When hyenas engage in feeding disputes, their vocalizations signify submission, while during hunts, they use these sounds to coordinate strategies with pack members. Surprisingly, scientists have identified over 30 distinct call types, each fitting various social contexts and circumstances. The intensity and frequency in which a hyena laughs can also indicate its hunger level or stress, revealing deeper insights into the animal's needs. For instance, during cooperative hunts, their vocal cues are vital for coordinating ambushes and flanking maneuvers. Thus, far from mere noise, hyena laughter is a structured form of communication that plays an essential role in the social dynamics of their cunning, female-led societies. What other secrets might these fascinating creatures hold? Can you imagine that Starbucks is everywhere in Fight Club? Every scene in this iconic movie cleverly features a Starbucks coffee cup, showcasing how omnipresent the brand has become in modern society. Directed by David Fincher, Fight Club dives into themes of consumerism and identity, and the Starbucks cups serve as a satirical reminder of how ingrained commercialism is in our lives. Whether it's in the background or being held by characters, these cups point to the constant presence of consumer brands in urban settings. This attention to detail, where something as simple as a coffee cup becomes part of the narrative, highlights the absurdity of how we often prioritize brands over individual thought. As audiences watch Edward Norton's character navigate his existential crisis, the ubiquitous Starbucks cups contrast sharply with the film's core message, challenging viewers to reflect on what they truly value. Isn't it fascinating how a film can use a brand to tell a deeper story? Can you believe names can slip our minds? This common experience happens to many people, and it's called the next in line effect. Imagine being at a party and you meet a series of new faces. You introduce yourself, but when it's time to remember the names of others, your mind suddenly goes blank. Why does this happen? Well, it's all about where your attention is focused. When you're busy thinking about what you'll say next or feeling nervous about making a good impression, your brain tends to forget the names of people right before you. It's like having a temporary mental block where you tune out the information that's coming in. This phenomenon highlights how our minds are often preoccupied with ourselves in social situations, making it challenging to fully absorb new information. So next time you forget a name, don't worry, you're not alone. It's merely a sign of being human, navigating the complex dance of social interactions. Turns out the truth is that measles harms immunity. Measles is often seen as just a childhood illness, but it does much more than cause a rash and fever. When someone gets measles, the virus can actually wipe out specific immune cells that remember how to fight off familiar infections. This process, known as immune amnesia, leaves those who recover from measles lacking in protection against viruses they were previously immune to, such as the flu or even more serious infections like pneumonia. Imagine a superhero losing their powers just when they need them the most. This vulnerability can lead to a spike in diseases that were once manageable, creating a public health risk. Vaccination is key to preventing measles and protecting our immune system. Keeping ourselves and our communities vaccinated not only shields us from measles, but helps maintain our defenses against a variety of infections. What else might we discover about the hidden dangers of measles? Here's a wild fact about Mr. Potato Head. This iconic toy has been sparking creativity in kids since its creation in 1952. Originally, Mr. Potato Head emerged as a unique concept that encouraged children to use real potatoes as a base for their imaginative creations. Kids would attach various interchangeable parts, like eyes, hats, and noses, to these spuds, giving them personality and flair. Over the years, the toy has significantly evolved, transitioning from its humble potato beginnings to a plastic figure with an array of colorful accessories. This transformation not only made the toy more durable, but also opened up endless possibilities for play. Children can mix and match parts to create their own quirky characters. Mr. Potato Head has even taken on special themes over the years, reflecting popular culture. Isn't it amazing how one simple toy can inspire so much creativity and joy? Let's uncover the truth about Louisiana's unusual law. In Sulphur, Louisiana, it is actually illegal to have sex with a cow, and this peculiar rule takes us back to when society tried to regulate moral behavior and protect animal welfare. Although this law may sound absurd today, it reflects the legal system's efforts to adapt to social norms and concerns from years gone by. Many outdated laws still linger in various states, often as remnants of a time when public morality was a hot topic. Laws like this one might initially seem funny or strange, but they often emerge from serious issues surrounding ethics and animal rights. Over the years, legal systems have evolved, working to address contemporary societal needs rather than resting on outdated principles. Some folks may wonder whether these laws should still exist or if they should be updated or removed altogether. Regardless, the existence of such a law brings a quirky charm to the local folklore and shines a light on how we view laws and morals in today's world. Why is car safety failing women and their needs? Recent studies reveal a shocking truth. Car safety tests mostly use male crash dummies, leading to a design bias that inadvertently prioritizes male safety over female safety. This oversight has significant consequences. Women are 47% more likely to sustain severe injuries in car accidents compared to their male counterparts. Imagine getting into a vehicle designed with the average man in mind. While your unique physiology is overlooked, it's not just about how cars perform in tests. It's about real lives at stake on the road. Safety features like seat belts and airbags are often calibrated for male bodies, leaving women at a disadvantage when it comes to protecting themselves in critical situations. As conversations about gender equality grow, this issue needs urgent attention. How can we redesign vehicles to keep everyone safe, regardless of gender? What if I told you your ear bones are ancient? The human ear contains 3 tiny bones known as the malleus, incus, and stapes, which play a crucial role in hearing. Surprisingly, these bones are modified jaw bones from ancient fish. This fascinating evolutionary twist shows how our anatomy is linked to our distant aquatic ancestors. Millions of years ago, early fish evolved a structure that helped them hear better underwater. As these creatures transitioned to land, their jawbones gradually transformed into the tiny levers we rely on for hearing today. The malleus connects to the eardrum, while the incus and stapes further amplify sound vibrations before they reach the inner ear. This remarkable adaptation reveals just how interconnected all life on Earth is, highlighting the long journey from fish to humans. Isn't it mind-blowing to think that our ability to hear is connected to creatures that swam in ancient oceans? What if I told you about Bali's Day of Silence? The Nyepi festival in Bali, an extraordinary celebration, involves a complete halt of all activities across the island for a day. This unique Balinese Hindu holiday not only marks the new year, but emphasizes the importance of inner reflection and personal rejuvenation. As the sun rises on Nyepi, Bali's usually lively streets shift into a sublime quietness. You won't hear cars revving, markets bustling, or planes flying. Everything is still. On this day, Balinese people engage in meditation, prayer, and contemplation, allowing them to deeply connect with themselves and their community. Even the island's wildlife seems to recognize the significance of this pause, adding to the serene atmosphere. While it might seem strange to devote a full day to silence, this practice offers an invaluable opportunity to reconnect with nature and oneself. It serves as a refreshing break, enabling everyone to reset their minds and spirits for the year ahead, filled with hope and new beginnings. If you plan a trip to Bali during Nyepi, prepare for an experience unlike any other. Did you know mummies can tell tales of pain? This intriguing aspect of ancient Egyptian culture reveals that the way mummies are preserved can sometimes reflect their final moments in life. Many Egyptian mummies are found with their mouths open, caused by unstrapped chins during the embalming process. However, some mummies tell a much darker story, like the mysterious unknown man E, discovered in 1886. Unlike most, this mummy presents signs that suggest a violent death, possibly even ritual torture. His body shows remarkable evidence of agony, as his wounds depict a struggle and pain that starkly contrast with the serene poses typical of other mummies. This highlights a forgotten reality of ancient rites. While most mummies were treated with reverence, some were victims of sacrificial practices or harsh punishments. Understanding these differences not only sheds light on individual stories, but also offers a glimpse into the broader cultural beliefs surrounding death, the afterlife, and the rituals that shaped ancient Egyptian society. Each mummy serves as a bridge to the past, revealing how diverse and complex the human experience was, even thousands of years ago. Why exactly does Lesotho deserve the title Kingdom in the Sky? This extraordinary country, nestled high in the southern African mountains, is the only nation in the world where the entire landmass exceeds an incredible altitude of 3,300 feet. To visualize this, consider that over 80% of Lesotho's terrain stands even higher, surpassing 5,900 feet. This remarkable elevation creates a stunning backdrop reminiscent of fairy tales, featuring breathtaking mountain peaks, deep valleys, and sparkling rivers that enchant visitors. The cooler climate, a product of this altitude, nurtures a diverse range of ecosystems, adding to Lesotho's natural allure. However, Lesotho's charm extends beyond its scenic landscapes. It is a vibrant cultural hub, home to the Basotho people. Renowned for their exquisite woven textiles and traditional attire, including the distinctive Basotho hat, the Basotho continue to celebrate their heritage amid modern influences. Whether exploring its scenic national parks or connecting with the welcoming local communities, visitors quickly discover that Lesotho, the kingdom in the sky, is not only a feast for the eyes but also a treasure trove of unique experiences. Surprisingly, it's a fact that football reigns supreme. With over 4 billion fans worldwide, football, also known as soccer in some places, is by far the most popular sport on the planet. The game unites people across different cultures and backgrounds, from bustling cities to remote villages. The excitement during matches like the FIFA World Cup can bring entire nations to a standstill, as fans wave flags and cheer for their teams. Following football, cricket, and field hockey also boast massive followings, each with rich histories that reflect the communities that love them. Cricket captivates audiences, especially in countries like India and Australia, while field hockey has deep roots in countries such as the Netherlands and India. The passion for these sports often transcends mere entertainment. They become a part of national identity and pride. Have you ever wondered what makes football so universally loved? Hard to believe, but blue sap comes from trees. The quaya tree in the Amazon rainforest has a fascinating secret. It oozes a vibrant blue sap when its bark is cut. This striking sap isn't just pretty to look at. It plays a significant role in the lives of indigenous people who use it for many purposes, from crafting dyes to traditional remedies. This blue color comes from anthocyanin, a natural pigment also found in berries like blueberries and in red cabbage, known for its health benefits. The connection between the quaya tree and these familiar foods shows how nature often provides us with valuable resources. As ecosystems like the Amazon face threats, understanding and appreciating the unique contributions of trees like the quaya could inspire conservation efforts. Isn't it incredible how something so stunning can emerge from something as simple as a cut in a tree? Here's a wild fact about Neil Armstrong's hair. In 2004, a barber decided to sell hair clippings from the first person to walk on the moon, Neil Armstrong, for a staggering $3,000. This unusual auction caught the attention of media and space enthusiasts alike, but it didn't sit well with Armstrong. He was understandably upset that his hair, a personal remnant, was being treated like a collector's item. Armstrong, known for his humble nature, promptly threatened legal action to have the hair returned or ensure it was donated to a charity. In a twist of events, the situation led to a charitable donation, resolving the issue amicably. This raises fascinating questions about personal memorabilia and how we value items connected to significant historical figures. What would you do if something of yours was up for sale? Surprisingly, it's a fact that proteins can restore vision. Researchers at the KAIST Institute in South Korea have made a groundbreaking discovery by eliminating a protein called PROX1 in mice. This fascinating process has led to the regeneration of the retina, which is crucial for our vision. What's even more astonishing is that this regeneration happened without any surgical intervention. As scientists work through the early stages of this research, they are optimistic about its potential for humans. If this discovery can be successfully adapted for people, we could see a new era of treatments for vision loss, giving hope to millions suffering from retinal diseases. While the journey from mice to humans is filled with challenges, this research opens the door to innovative solutions that might one day allow us to reclaim our sight without invasive procedures. What do you think about the future of vision restoration? Did you know that Kenya hosts the Karen Blixen Museum? This fascinating place celebrates the life of Karen Blixen, the renowned author of the classic memoir, Out of Africa. Once her home, the museum invites visitors to step into her world, where they can explore the lush landscapes that inspired her captivating stories. Strolling through the rooms, you'll find personal artifacts that tell tales of Blixen's life, from her time in the vibrant Kenyan countryside to her experiences running a coffee plantation. The museum offers a glimpse into her rich history, allowing guests to appreciate her connection to the land and the people around her. Guided tours share insights into her legacy and the themes of her work, making it a must-visit for literature enthusiasts and history buffs alike. Have you ever imagined walking in the footsteps of such an iconic writer? Believe it or not, the biggest snowflake measured 15 inches. In 1887, Montana made weather history when it recorded an astonishing snowfall, featuring an enormous snowflake that measured an incredible 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. This monumental flake was so large that it reportedly resembled a gigantic pancake, with its sheer size leaving witnesses awestruck. Imagine seeing a snowflake so massive that it could almost be mistaken for a piece of art rather than what typically falls from the sky. Interestingly, this record-breaking flake was officially documented by a rancher and is still celebrated as a remarkable weather phenomenon. Snowflakes usually measure just a few millimeters across, so this giant challenges everything we think we know about snow. What do you think it would feel like to catch such a massive flake on your tongue? You might be surprised by financial status. Having no debt and a net worth of zero actually places you in a better position than 25% of the global population. This might sound counterintuitive in a world where wealth often seems tied to material possessions and financial investments, but it highlights an important truth about money management. The vast majority of people around the globe face substantial debt, whether from loans, credit cards, or mortgages. In fact, millions struggle just to make ends meet. By contrast, staying debt-free gives you a unique advantage and a sense of financial freedom that many desire. It means you're not beholden to lenders, which can be a major source of stress. Moreover, whether you're saving for future goals or simply enjoying life with fewer financial constraints, this stable position allows for peace of mind. So the next time you think about wealth, remember that financial health isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about freedom from debt and the ability to make choices without financial worry. Guess what really drives the FIFA World Cup's popularity? The FIFA World Cup is not just a tournament, it's a global phenomenon that captivates billions of fans. Held every 4 years, this event showcases the world's best soccer nations competing for glory. It attracts a massive audience, with an estimated 3.5 billion people tuning in for the tournament. The excitement builds as teams battle for the prestigious trophy, uniting diverse cultures and fostering a spirit of camaraderie among fans. Iconic moments like Diego Maradona's Hand of God and Brazil's mesmerizing goals have etched themselves into sports history. Every World Cup, we witness stunning underdog stories and unforgettable matches that change the course of soccer. Social media buzzes with excitement as supporters rally behind their teams, sharing their passions with countless others. So, what continues to make the FIFA World Cup the most widely viewed sporting event in the world? Did you know crows can help clean up litter? In an exciting development, a Dutch startup has teamed up with clever wild crows, teaching them a surprising skill, picking up cigarette butts and depositing them in bins. This remarkable initiative not only helps keep our environment cleaner, but also showcases the intelligence of these birds. By offering peanuts as a reward, the startup encourages the crows to participate in this unique recycling effort. Crows are known for their problem-solving abilities, and this project taps into that talent. Imagine walking through a park and seeing a crow swoop down to pick up a discarded butt, all for a tasty treat. Such innovative ideas can inspire more eco-friendly solutions worldwide, showing us how nature can play a vital role in addressing our waste challenges. How cool is it to think that crows might become our little helpers in keeping the planet clean? Did you know about the incredible tongue-eating louse? This unique creature, called Simathoa exigua, is a parasitic crustacean that performs a rather shocking trick. It replaces a fish's tongue. First, it consumes the fish's tongue entirely, and then it attaches itself to the remaining stub, functioning as the fish's new tongue. This extraordinary adaptation allows the parasite to thrive while the fish continues to eat, effectively turning a predator-prey relationship into a bizarre partnership. What makes Simathoa exigua even more fascinating is that it's the only known parasite capable of replacing a vital organ. This odd relationship raises numerous questions about survival strategies in the animal kingdom and highlights the complexity of life underwater. Can you believe such bizarre interactions exist in nature? Nature's creativity often leaves us in awe. Most people don't know this, but pressure loss is critical. When a plane suddenly loses cabin pressure at cruising altitude, passengers have only about 30 to 45 seconds to act before facing serious consequences. The thin air at high altitudes leads to a rapid decline in the amount of oxygen available for breathing. Without supplemental oxygen, the brain quickly begins to suffer from a lack of oxygen, which is why oxygen masks drop down immediately in such emergencies. Passengers are encouraged to put on their masks right away to ensure they can breathe properly. Meanwhile, pilots are trained to respond swiftly by descending the aircraft to lower altitudes where the air is thicker, making it safer for everyone on board. This situation highlights the delicate nature of flying high above the earth and reminds us how crucial every second can be when an emergency strikes. Being prepared and knowing how to react can save lives. Did you know that international law has no police? In our world, international law functions almost like a set of rules for playing fair among nations, but it lacks a central governing body to enforce its decisions. Instead, it relies on the goodwill and cooperation of sovereign states. Key players like the United Nations, UN, and the International Court of Justice, ICJ, help to resolve disputes and issue rulings, yet they can't force countries to comply. Imagine a game where players agree to rules, but there's no referee to enforce them. This often leads to situations where nations ignore international laws without facing immediate consequences. Instead of legal penalties, enforcement generally relies on tools like diplomatic pressure or economic sanctions. This creates a challenging environment, allowing violations such as human rights abuses or territorial disputes to go unchecked. So how can we strengthen international law to ensure fair play among nations? Is it really true that balloons flew at the Olympics? During the 1900 Olympic Games in Paris, an exciting and unique event took place, the very first hot air balloon competition. This unusual contest featured 24 daring participants from 6 different countries, all eager to showcase their flying skills. Unlike traditional Olympic sports that are known today, the balloon competitors took to the skies in various flight-related events, providing a spectacular sight for the spectators below. Imagine the thrill of watching colorful balloons drifting gracefully through the air as contestants tried to achieve the highest altitude, longest flight, and other incredible feats. This addition to the Olympic roster highlighted the adventurous spirit of the era and showcased the fascination people had with flight. Although hot air ballooning hasn't made its way back into the Olympics since then, this extraordinary event reminds us of the diverse and innovative ways in which humans have always sought to explore the skies. What other surprising events could have been part of the Olympics? Why did a U.S. bomber drop nuclear bombs accidentally? In January 1961, a shocking event unfolded when a U.S. Air Force bomber accidentally released 2 nuclear bombs over North Carolina. Thankfully, these bombs did not detonate, but the incident revealed how close we can come to catastrophic disaster during military operations. The weapons, each with an explosive capacity hundreds of times greater than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, fell from the aircraft due to a series of mechanical failures and human errors. The lucky break was that a safety mechanism failed to trigger, preventing what could have been unimaginable destruction and loss of life. This near catastrophe serves as a sobering reminder of the potential dangers involved in handling nuclear arms and the critical importance of rigorous safety protocols in the military. How can we ensure such mistakes never happen again? Who invented the first sports bra? It turns out the truth is that the first sports bra was created by 2 innovative women, Lisa Lindahl and Polly Smith, in the 1970s. Frustrated by the lack of suitable athletic wear for women, they were inspired to repurpose men's athletic supporters into a functional garment for female athletes. This creative solution meant that women could finally enjoy physical activities without discomfort. Their invention was more than just a clever idea. It marked the beginning of an entirely new category of women's sportswear. As more women began participating in sports, the demand for supportive and practical clothing grew. This led to the evolution of the sports bra into a vital piece of athletic gear, tailored specifically for women's needs. Today, sports bras come in all kinds of styles and designs, offering various levels of support for different types of activities. Thanks to Lindahl and Smith and their resourceful thinking, now athletes of all ages can enjoy sports with comfort and confidence. Isn't it amazing how a simple idea can change the landscape of sportswear? Is it really true that the Great Wall is invisible from space? Contrary to what many people think, the Great Wall of China cannot be seen from outer space without aid. While this iconic structure stretches over 13,000 miles, its narrow width and the earthy colors of its materials make it blend in seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, orbiting about 250 miles above Earth, have often reported this fact, explaining that the wall simply looks like a thin line or is completely obscured by the terrain. The myth likely originated from its immense size and historical significance, giving a false impression of visibility. So even though it's an awe-inspiring feat of engineering that can be appreciated from a distance, Spotting the Great Wall from space remains a challenge. What else about space myths surprises you? Did you know lobsters can live for 50 years? These fascinating creatures are not just delicious, they're also incredibly resilient. Lobsters belong to a group of crustaceans and are known for their ability to regenerate lost claws. If they lose a claw during a fight or due to a predator, they can grow it back over time. This regeneration process shows just how adaptable lobsters are, allowing them to survive in a world full of challenges. Lobsters grow slowly, which contributes to their long lifespan, and they can be found in oceans all around the world, mostly in colder waters. Interestingly, the age of a lobster can often be determined by examining the growth rings on their shells, similar to how we age a tree by counting its rings. This remarkable ability to live decades longer than many other sea creatures makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a lobster, remember that it could have lived through decades of ocean changes and challenges. What an extraordinary life. Unbelievable but true, superheroes can save families. Superheroes captivate our imagination, and none is more iconic than Spider-Man. With his incredible strength and web-slinging abilities, Spider-Man isn't just a symbol of power, he embodies the responsibility of protecting those we love. Stories of his adventures remind us that he often battles villains in the name of family, showcasing the powerful theme of love and sacrifice that runs through superhero tales. These heroic figures inspire us to think about the importance of safeguarding our own families. By fighting off evil, they teach us that sometimes standing up for our loved ones means being brave in the face of danger. As we watch Spider-Man swing through the city skyline, we are reminded of what it means to be a protector. They may wear capes and masks, but their real superpower lies in their unwavering dedication to family. So the next time you cheer for your favorite superhero, remember their mission. It's about more than just saving the day. It's about uniting families and spreading hope. What family values do you think superheroes represent? Let's uncover the truth about Father's Day. In the early 1900s, Sonora Smart Dodd took a bold step to celebrate fathers and their contributions to families with the establishment of the very first Father's Day. Living in Spokane, Washington, Dodd was inspired by the love and hard work of her own father, who raised her and her siblings after their mother passed away. She thought fathers deserved recognition, just like mothers did on Mother's Day. After much effort, the first official Father's Day was celebrated on June 19, 1910, marking a new tradition that spread across the country. Dodd's vision highlighted the importance of father figures in our lives and initiated a time for families to express love and gratitude to these often overlooked heroes. Today, Father's Day is celebrated in many countries worldwide, serving as a reminder of the vital roles that fathers and father figures play in our lives. Isn't it amazing how a single idea can grow into a cherished global celebration? Here's what actually happens when humans become pups. The subculture known as human pups features men who embrace canine behavior and attire, creating a unique space for joy and self-expression. Participants don puppy gear, ranging from masks to tails, enabling them to step away from everyday life. For many, this role-playing goes beyond mere costumes. It offers a playful escape from stress and fosters deeper emotional bonds with others in the community. Through these interactions, individuals can express their feelings in a non-judgmental environment and connect with like-minded people who share their passions. Events like pup play meetups often feature fun activities such as training sessions and games, providing a lively atmosphere where everyone feels accepted. As they wag their tails or bark, human pups discover the uplifting power of companionship and the importance of being true to themselves. Isn't it fascinating how such a playful form of expression can bring people together? Did you know that your voice depends on vocal cords? These remarkable structures work hard every time you speak, opening and closing hundreds of times per second. Located in your larynx, the vocal cords vibrate as air rushes through them, creating the sounds you hear. The unique pitch of your voice comes from the specific tension and length of these cords. Tighter, shorter cords generate higher tones, while longer, looser ones produce deeper sounds. This means that when you sing or speak, you can easily adjust your voice by manipulating your vocal cords. For instance, why do some singers hit those high notes effortlessly? It's all about the precise control they have over their vocal cords. So next time you chat with a friend or belt out a favorite song, remember the fascinating science behind your voice and how your vocal cords bring your words to life. Believe it or not, power banks are lifesavers. These handy devices function like portable batteries, allowing you to recharge your cell phone, tablet, or other electronic gadgets on the go. Picture this. You're on a hiking trip or caught in an unexpected power outage, and suddenly your phone dies. That's where a power bank shines. Most power banks connect through USB, making them easy to use with a variety of devices. Their capacity, measured in milliamp hours, determines how many times they can charge your devices before needing a recharge themselves. Some impressive models even come with solar charging capabilities, perfect for outdoor adventures when you can't plug into an outlet. Plus, many power banks offer multiple output options so you can charge several devices at once. With technology becoming essential for communication, navigation, and entertainment, having a power bank ensures you're never left powerless during crucial moments. Don't you want the peace of mind that comes with staying connected, no matter where you are? Here's a wild fact about China's Shilin region. This mesmerizing location is famous for its extraordinary landscape, where giant stone formations resemble a magical forest. Known as the Stone Forest, Shilin showcases what happens when nature and time come together, as these impressive rock formations have been shaped by erosion over millions of years. The towering limestone structures rise dramatically from the ground, creating an enchanting scene that has captured the imagination of both locals and visitors. Legend has it that the Stone Forest is a place where spirits dwell, weaving tales of ancient warriors and mythical creatures. This stunning sight has not only inspired local folklore, but has also made its way onto the big screen, featured in movies that highlight its otherworldly beauty. Imagine wandering through a grove made of stone, where nature's artistry sparks creativity and wonder. Whether you're a nature lover, a fan of legends, or just curious about unique landscapes, the Stone Forest of Shilin offers a captivating glimpse into Earth's incredible geological history. What stories will you create here? Can one player claim every award in soccer? Cristiano Ronaldo did just that in 2016, achieving a remarkable milestone that still astonishes fans and players alike. That year, he swept every major individual accolade, including the prestigious Ballon d'Or, FIFA World Player of the Year, and UEFA Best Player in Europe award. Ronaldo's incredible talent and dedication allowed him to shine on the international stage, leading Portugal to victory in the UEFA European Championship. His skills on the field, combined with his relentless work ethic, set a new benchmark in the sport, proving that greatness comes from both talent and perseverance. This unprecedented achievement has left many wondering, will another player ever replicate this stunning feat? With new talents emerging each season, the challenge remains, but Cristiano remains the only one to have reached this pinnacle so far. Discover the magic of Kabuki theater. This might surprise you. Kabuki is not just any form of theater, it's a vibrant and historical tradition deeply rooted in Japan's culture. Originating in the early 17th century, Kabuki is famous for its elaborate makeup and intricate costumes that transport audiences to a different world. The performers, often all male, use exaggerated gestures and movements to convey intense emotions and dramatic stories, making every show captivating. Each character is brought to life with striking makeup patterns, which are not merely artistic, but also symbolize the character's traits or status. Beyond the visuals, the music and stagecraft contribute to the overall enchanting experience. Kabuki is not just entertainment, it's a celebration of storytelling, rich in history and artistry. So are you ready to experience the breathtaking world of Kabuki? Ever thought about how belief can heal us? The placebo effect is a fascinating phenomenon where people experience actual health improvements after receiving a treatment that has no active ingredients, essentially a sugar pill or saline solution. Imagine visiting a doctor, receiving a pill, and feeling better just because you believe it will work. This effect highlights how powerful our minds can be when it comes to our health. Studies have shown that this mental state can trigger real physiological changes in the body. For instance, a person may feel less pain or have improved mood simply because of their expectation of relief. Researchers have explored the placebo effect extensively in clinical trials, often comparing it with the results from actual medications. This intriguing phenomenon encourages us to consider the role of expectation in our well-being. It's not just about the medicine, but also about what we believe it can do for us. Could harnessing the power of belief lead to innovative treatments in the future? What if I told you amberjack fish can change color? This incredible ability allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, making it tough for predators to spot them. Adaptation is key in the ocean, and amberjacks use their unique color-changing technique as a survival strategy. When they swim through coral reefs or sandy seabeds, these fish can alter their hues to match the environment. This clever camouflage helps them evade hungry predators like larger fish and birds. But how do they do it? Amberjacks have special cells in their skin called chromatophores. These cells contain pigments and can expand or contract in response to their surroundings, changing the fish's coloration in seconds. This remarkable skill not only helps them stay hidden from danger, but also plays a role in communication with other amberjacks. Isn't nature full of surprises? Discover the surprising truth about peaches and nectarines. You might think these fruits are worlds apart, but they're actually nearly identical at the genetic level. Both peaches and nectarines belong to the Prunus genus and share a delightful range of flavors as well as the same growing conditions. The key difference lies in a single gene responsible for their skin texture. Peaches have that classic fuzzy exterior, while nectarines boast smooth skin. This unique genetic variation contributes to nectarines often having a firmer texture and a more intense flavor profile, thanks to higher sugar and acidity levels. So the next time you enjoy a juicy peach or a sweet nectarine, remember that these delicious fruits are just a tiny genetic tweak apart. Isn't it fascinating how nature works in such intriguing ways? This might surprise you. Roswell and its UFO mystery. In 1947, a curious event near Roswell, New Mexico, ignited a frenzy of speculation and debate about unidentified flying objects. It all started when reports surfaced about a mysterious crash in the area, initially described by the U.S. military as a flying disc. This announcement captured the public's imagination, leading many to wonder if they were witnessing a real-life alien encounter. As more details emerged, officials quickly changed their story, claiming it was merely a weather balloon. However, this swift retraction only fueled conspiracy theories and heightened interest, leading to what we now refer to as the Roswell case. Over the decades, countless books, documentaries, and movies have explored this enigmatic incident, making it a cornerstone of UFO lore. People continue to debate the event's truth, questioning whether the government covered up extraterrestrial contact. So what really happened in Roswell, and why does this incident still captivate our imagination today? Imagine a concrete that bends and holds rivers. This dam-proofed concrete is not just a construction material, it's a marvel of engineering. Unlike traditional concrete, which is rigid and unyielding, this innovative version is designed to curve gracefully while still maintaining its strength. This unique ability allows it to adapt to different designs, especially in dam construction, where controlling the flow of water is crucial. By bending rather than breaking, it can withstand the immense pressure water exerts on structures. Imagine those stunning, sweeping lines in architecture that not only look good, but also serve a functional purpose. This groundbreaking material opens up endless possibilities for engineers and architects alike, inviting new designs that were previously thought impossible. As we face challenges related to climate change and rising water levels, innovative materials like this could play a significant role in creating resilient infrastructure. Could this be the future of construction? Is it really true that Magellan named the Pacific Ocean? In 1520, the famous navigator Ferdinand Magellan set sail on a grand adventure that would change our understanding of the world's oceans. While navigating through tumultuous waters, he discovered a vast body of water that appeared remarkably calm compared to the fierce storms he had just encountered. Impressed by its serene nature, Magellan dubbed it the Pacific, which means peaceful in Latin. This name stuck, And today we know this incredible expanse as the Pacific Ocean, the largest and deepest ocean on Earth. Stretching over 63 million square miles, it covers more ground than all the land masses combined. The Pacific is not only home to beautiful islands and diverse marine life, but also plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. From the majestic coral reefs to vibrant ocean currents, the Pacific is teeming with life and wonder. So next time you gaze upon its vast waters, remember the exploratory spirit of Magellan and the fascinating history behind its name. Guess what really drives Dubai's skyline? 1 in every 4 cranes in the world is located in Dubai. This astonishing statistic highlights how rapidly Dubai has transformed into a global hub for business, tourism, and luxury living. The city is famous for its jaw-dropping architecture, but behind the glitzy facades is an incredible amount of construction work. These cranes symbolize not just buildings, but also the dreams of millions seeking opportunity in this fast-growing metropolis. From soaring skyscrapers to expansive shopping malls, Dubai's construction projects are reshaping the landscape. The local economy thrives on real estate development, attracting international investors and expatriates alike. As each crane lifts materials skyward, it does more than just build structures. It builds a vibrant future. With ambitious projects like the Museum of the Future and new luxury hotels, you can't help but wonder what Dubai will look like in the years to come. Did you know USPS began with music delivery? The United States Postal Service, widely known today for delivering letters and packages, has an interesting origin story rooted in sending music tracks between friends. Initially, USPS was created to help people share their favorite songs, especially when their schedules didn't match up for live performances. Musicians and music fans began mailing recordings to ensure they enjoyed new sounds and stayed connected with each other. This practice of exchanging music helped shape the service's early identity and showcased its importance in fostering communication. Over time, as technology evolved and music could be shared digitally, USPS shifted its focus to traditional mail services. Today, while the Postal Service is best known for delivering everything from holiday cards to online purchases, it's fascinating to think about how it all started with those heartfelt tunes. What other surprising facts about USPS do you know? Have you ever stumbled upon a shocking guidebook? The Wandering Horror was first published in 1661 and is often seen as a curious piece of history. This guidebook, while posing as a way to protect citizens from the dangers of prostitution in London, actually functioned as a map to the very locations it warned against. Instead of merely educating the public, it inadvertently highlighted where to find prostitutes, making it a fascinating paradox of its time. As the first of its kind, it reveals not just societal views on morality, but also sheds light on urban life in 17th century London. Imagine reading a book designed to keep you safe, only to realize it was more of a treasure map. This unique document raises questions about how we understand and regulate social issues. What does this say about the relationship between information and societal behavior? Can you imagine that Pepsi tried to give away a jet? In 1996, Pepsi launched a wild promotional campaign that offered a fighter jet to anyone who collected 7 million Pepsi points. Sounds crazy, right? But one determined individual, John Leonard, took this challenge seriously. He started gathering Pepsi points from bottles and even spent $700 to buy the remaining points he needed. By the time he reached his goal, he was excited to claim his prize. However, Pepsi didn't take the promotion seriously. They called it a joke, claiming no one would actually collect that many points. Disappointed, Leonard decided to fight back, filing a lawsuit for the jet. Unfortunately for him, a court ruled in favor of Pepsi, stating that it was clearly a joke and not a legitimate offer. This bizarre case has now become an intriguing part of marketing history, raising questions about advertising, consumer expectations, and what really counts as a promotion. Believe it or not, seafood boosts your brain power. A diet rich in seafood, nuts, and leafy greens offers fantastic benefits for brain health and cognitive function. Key nutrients found in these foods, like omega-3 fatty acids from fish, are crucial for maintaining optimal brain performance. For instance, fatty fish like salmon and sardines are loaded with these healthy fats, which can help improve memory and support overall cognitive function. Nuts, packed with antioxidants and vitamin E, can also offer protection against age-related decline. Leafy greens like spinach and kale contain essential vitamins and minerals that enhance brain health too. So by including these foods in your meals, you can help keep your brain sharp and functioning at its best throughout life. Why not give your brain a boost today with a delicious seafood dish or a vibrant salad? Let's uncover the truth about General Sherman. General Sherman is not just any tree, it's the largest single trunk tree in the world by volume, standing majestically in Sequoia National Park, California. This giant sequoia, a remarkable symbol of natural history, is over 2,300 years old. Imagine what it has witnessed over the centuries, from the rise and fall of civilizations to the changing climate of our planet. Towering at nearly 275 feet tall and boasting a trunk that measures around 36 feet in diameter, General Sherman dwarfs most trees you might encounter. Its massive trunk contains an astounding volume of wood, more than any other living tree on Earth. The park itself is a treasure trove of biodiversity, with other towering sequoias and diverse wildlife making their home here. Protecting such giants is important for our planet, as they play a crucial role in carbon storage and providing habitats. Whether you're a nature lover or just curious about the wonders of the natural world, visiting General Sherman is an awe-inspiring experience that connects us to the history of the Earth. Get ready for the world's largest festival celebration. Every year, thousands of people from around the globe flock to Munich, Germany, for the legendary Oktoberfest. This vibrant 16-day festival is a spectacular showcase of Bavarian culture, featuring mouth-watering food, traditional music, and, of course, plenty of beer. With over 6 million visitors, Oktoberfest is not just a local event, but a global phenomenon that draws enthusiasts from every corner of the planet. Imagine yourself strolling through the colorful tents, savoring authentic sausages, and tapping your feet to lively folk music while surrounded by friends and family. The festival also includes lively parades that honor Bavarian traditions, with participants dressed in the iconic lederhosen and dirndls. It's a joyous gathering filled with laughter and a sense of community, where people connect through shared experiences and a love for celebration. Whether you're a beer connoisseur or simply love good food and entertainment, Oktoberfest offers an unforgettable experience that celebrates the spirit of togetherness and fun. Are you ready to join the festivities? Why do songs get stuck in your head? The Zeigarnik effect offers an interesting explanation. This psychological phenomenon suggests that we remember unfinished tasks better than completed ones. When you hear a catchy tune, your brain gets a little mental itch because the song feels incomplete if you don't hear it in its entirety. That's why you might find yourself replaying it over and over in your mind. It's like your brain is nudging you saying, "Finish it already." Interestingly, when you finally hear the full song or sing along to it, that annoying loop in your head can fade away. So next time you can't shake off a tune, remember it's your brain's way of reminding you that something isn't finished yet. Whether it's a pop hit or a classic ballad, embracing the Zeigarnik effect could be the key to enjoying those songs to their fullest. Let's uncover the truth about ancient Egyptian gifts. Ancient Egyptians had a unique twist on gift wrapping that might surprise you. Instead of wrapping presents for birthdays or holidays, they wrapped mummified bodies, especially those of pharaohs, to prepare them for the afterlife. The process involved lavish layers of fine linen, creating a beautiful yet practical wrapping meant to ensure comfort in the next world. This practice was taken very seriously, reflecting their beliefs about immortality. Just like we tie ribbons around our gifts today, they used intricate techniques and designs, making each mummy an ornate package. While they may not have exchanged chocolates or toys, this gift of a well-wrapped body demonstrated respect and love, making sure the deceased would be honored in the afterlife. Isn't it fascinating to think of mummification as an elaborate form of gift-giving? Guess what transformed elevator safety forever? Elisha Otis, an inventive mind, made elevators much safer with his groundbreaking invention of safety brakes. Before his innovation, elevators posed a real risk of free falls if the cables failed, presenting a terrifying thought for anyone relying on these mechanical marvels. Imagine stepping into a metal box that could potentially plummet downwards. Otis's safety brake changed all that, ensuring that elevators would stop securely if a cable broke. This invention didn't just enhance safety, it also opened up new possibilities for skyscrapers and multi-story buildings, allowing cities to grow taller. With Otis's design, people could travel between floors without fear, and the use of elevators became widespread, transforming urban landscapes. His contribution laid the foundation for modern elevators, making them a crucial part of our daily lives. So next time you step into an elevator, remember Elisha Otis and his safety brakes that keep you secure as you rise to the next level. Are robots really as smart as we think? Robots can seem incredibly intelligent, but they operate quite differently from us humans. Instead of using thoughts and feelings like we do, robots process information through algorithms, sensors, and programming. Think of algorithms as a set of precise instructions or recipes that guide a robot's actions. Sensors act like the robot's eyes and ears, enabling it to perceive its environment, detecting obstacles, measuring distances, or picking up on sounds. While these machines can perform specific tasks with remarkable speed and accuracy, their understanding is fundamentally different from human reasoning. They don't reason, think creatively, or feel emotions. Robots follow programmed paths and reactions, which means they're excellent at repetitive jobs or heavy lifting, but they won't have that spark of intuition that makes us human. So the next time you see a robot in action, remember it's following a smartly designed script, not thinking on its feet. Believe it or not, cereals are linked to a goddess. The term cereal actually comes from Ceres, which pays homage to Ceres, the Roman goddess of agriculture and grain. This fascinating connection isn't just random, it highlights the importance of grains in our diets, especially during breakfast. In the late 19th century, when processed grain products became popular, this connection to Ceres became even more relevant. People started to value cereals not just as food, but as a significant part of their daily routines. Breakfast cereals like cornflakes and oats helped families start their day with energy and nutrients. So the next time you pour a bowl of your favorite cereal, remember that you're partaking in a tradition that honors the goddess of grain, showing just how intertwined our food history is with mythology and agriculture. Isn't it amazing how ancient culture still influences what we eat today? Have you ever wondered why chuck beef is so popular? This flavorful cut comes from between a cow's shoulder blade and neck, making it a favorite for many chefs. While chuck is known for its toughness, this quality actually makes it perfect for slow cooking methods like braising and stewing. The long cooking times help break down the tough fibers, transforming them into tender, juicy bites full of rich flavor. Plus, chuck beef has a good amount of fat, which adds extra taste and keeps the meat moist. Recipes like beef stew, pot roast, or pulled beef are often created using this versatile cut. With its affordability and robust flavor, chuck beef can make any cozy meal special without breaking the bank. So next time you're cooking a hearty dish, consider reaching for chuck. It might just become your new kitchen superstar. Incredible electric music from Mario Bros. Tunes. Modified Tesla coils can create a symphony of melodies that many of us recognize from our favorite video games. These fascinating devices, originally designed to generate high-voltage electricity, have been cleverly adapted to produce sounds through electrical discharges. When you see a Tesla coil in action, the brilliant arcs of electricity flicker and dance, mimicking the catchy tunes from the Mario Bros. Soundtrack. This combination of technology and artistry shows how science can turn electricity into a musical medium. Imagine listening to the classic "Do-Do-Do" as you watch sparks fly in perfect rhythm. Engineers and musicians have teamed up to transform these electrical marvels into musical instruments, sparking the excitement of both science enthusiasts and gamers alike. The creativity behind this adaptation inspires us to think about the intersection of technology and art. What other creative uses of technology might we discover in the future? Did you know your tongue has 8 muscles? This mighty muscle is not only essential for tasting food, but also plays a critical role in speaking, chewing, and swallowing. The tongue is incredibly flexible, allowing it to move in all sorts of directions. It can dart around to help you articulate words, mix food in your mouth, and push it down your throat. Each of the 8 muscles works together in harmony to give you full control, whether you're trying to say a tricky word or savor a delicious treat. Your tongue also helps form sounds that are unique to each language, making clear communication possible. Without it, simple tasks like eating and chatting would be way harder. So next time you enjoy your favorite meal or share a laugh with friends, remember the amazing little muscle that makes it all possible. You won't believe this Alabama driving law. In Alabama, there's an unusual rule that forbids driving while wearing a blindfold. This quirky law makes you wonder what inspired it. Was there really someone who thought it was a good idea to drive blindfolded? The fact that this regulation exists points to a bizarre history of reckless behavior. Driving requires a clear view of the road, and wearing a blindfold means you can't see anything. This law serves as a reminder to prioritize safety on the roads and encourages drivers to be responsible. While it might seem funny to think about, safety regulations often come from real incidents that raised alarms. Laws like this one, even if they sound strange today, have been created to protect people from harm. How many other odd laws do you think might have similar stories? Hard to believe, but magnets have amazing powers. These everyday tools aren't just for sticking notes on the fridge. They have a fascinating science behind them. Magnets attract specific metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt due to something called magnetic domains. Imagine these metals as tiny armies of electrons, all spinning in sync, creating their own little magnetic fields. When enough of these fields align, they generate a strong force that we can see and feel. This magnetic magic powers various devices we use daily, from motors that keep our cars running smoothly to compasses that guide us on adventures. Without magnets, many of our favorite gadgets would simply stop working. So next time you see a magnet, remember the incredible physics at play behind its ability to attract certain metals. Isn't it cool how something so simple can have such a big impact? Discover the wealth of the Mali Empire with Mansa Musa. The Mali Empire, thriving from 1235 to 1600 CE, is renowned for its immense wealth and power in West Africa. Its most celebrated ruler, Mansa Musa, made history during his famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. Imagine a king so rich that his journey caused gold prices to plummet in Egypt. Mansa Musa brought lavish gifts, spending gold like it was nothing while traveling through the desert. His pilgrimage wasn't just about faith, it was a bold showcase of Mali's prosperity and culture. Along his route, he created lasting connections with other nations and left a trail of awe. Temples and universities were founded in Timbuktu, attracting scholars and artists from far and wide. The legacy of the Mali Empire and Mansa Musa endures, serving as a vibrant reminder of the rich history and achievements of West Africa. Did you know that Mansa Musa is often called the richest person in history? Is it really true that burgers can cost $5,000? The Golden Boy, crafted by the talented chef Robert John, holds the title for the world's most expensive burger, and it's packed with some of the finest ingredients imaginable. This luxurious creation features Wagyu beef, known for its incredible marbling and tenderness, along with indulgent beluga caviar for a salty pop. Adding to the opulence, it includes Iberian ham, which is highly prized for its rich flavor, and succulent lobster. To elevate the taste even further, Chef John incorporates white truffle, a rare delicacy prized for its earthy aroma. The unique blend also features remaker cheese and a dash of Japanese soy sauce, tying all these luxurious flavors together. Each ingredient plays a role in making this burger not only a meal, but an extravagant culinary experience. Who knew that a simple burger could reach such dizzying heights in gourmet dining? Prepare to be amazed by giraffes drinking water. Did you know that giraffes have to spread their nearly 2-meter-long legs wide apart just to take a sip? Their long necks, while magnificent, make it tough for them to bend down to the ground. This unique way of drinking requires balance and a bit of awkwardness, leaving them in a vulnerable position where they could easily become prey for predators like lions or hyenas. Because of this risk, giraffes are always alert while they drink, limiting how long they spend in this compromising stance. Instead of leisurely sipping, they often gulp quickly and keep an eye on their surroundings. This fascinating behavior highlights how these remarkable creatures adapt to their environment, balancing the need for water with the instinct to stay safe. Did you catch this quirky Mr. Bean detail? The original Mr. Bean show kicks off with an eye-catching Latin phrase, "Ecce homica est faba," which charmingly translates to, "Behold the man who is a bean." This fascinating tidbit doesn't just set a playful tone, it cleverly captures the essence of Mr. Bean himself. The show, known for its humorous, physical comedy and nearly silent protagonist, showcases Rowan Atkinson's talent for conveying emotion and humor without words. The quirky phrase enriches the show's introduction and invites viewers into a whimsical world where a man's misadventures are just as absurd as the expression itself. Fans of the series might find this detail adds a deeper layer of appreciation for the creativity behind the show. So next time you watch Mr. Bean, remember, there's more to that iconic tune than meets the eye. Is it really true that Mississippi started conjugal visits? Yes, it is. In 1950, Mississippi became the first state to allow conjugal visits, aimed at encouraging male prisoners, particularly black inmates, to put in more effort while serving their sentences. The idea was that these visits would enhance family bonds, potentially leading to better behavior and even rehabilitation. Fast forward to 2024, and only 4 states have continued this practice: California, Connecticut, New York, and Washington. These states recognize that maintaining family connections can play a crucial role in inmates' reintegration into society. While conjugal visits remain a hotly debated topic, supporters argue they help reduce recidivism rates and promote better family relationships. Critics, on the other hand, raise concerns about fairness and security. So what do you think? Should more states adopt this practice? Discover the record-breaking paper airplane launch in Arizona. In 2012, a massive paper airplane, measuring an incredible 45 feet long, took to the skies in Arizona. This impressive feat used reinforced cardboard to not only ensure the plane's strength, but also to improve its aerodynamics. Engineers and enthusiasts gathered to witness this unique launch, showcasing how creativity and engineering skills combined can produce astonishing results. The airplane wasn't just about size, it also demonstrated principles of flight, like lift and drag, which are essential in aviation. Making a paper airplane might sound simple, but engineering one that can actually fly at such a scale is a different story. This launch highlighted how playful experimentation can lead to remarkable achievements and inspire future generations of builders and dreamers. Can you imagine what other incredible projects engineers will come up with next? Is it really true that napping boosts your energy? Absolutely. Research shows that the best time to catch some Z's is usually in the early afternoon, specifically between 1 to 3 p.m. This period aligns with a natural dip in your circadian rhythm, which is basically your body's internal clock. During this time, many people feel a little slump in energy after lunch, making it the perfect moment for a short nap. Napping can help improve alertness, boost mood, and enhance performance. Just a quick power nap of about 20 to 30 minutes can make a world of difference, refreshing your mind and body. However, long naps or napping too late in the day can interfere with nighttime sleep, so timing is key. Why not try it out tomorrow and see how it impacts your afternoon? You might be surprised at how a little rest can transform your day. This might surprise you. Pharaohs used slaves as flycatchers. In ancient Egypt, the lives of pharaohs were filled with luxury, but they faced discomforts too, like annoying flies buzzing around them. To keep these pests at bay, they ingeniously employed a rather unusual method. They would cover their slaves in honey. Yes, by smearing honey on their skin, the pharaohs attracted flies away from themselves, effectively using these unfortunate individuals as human fly traps. This practice highlights the extreme measures taken to maintain royal comfort, albeit at the expense of others. While we often think of ancient Egypt's grandeur, This peculiar tactic reminds us of the darker aspects of their society, where slaves were sometimes viewed as tools for convenience. Understanding this strange practice gives us a deeper perspective on the life and times of ancient Egyptian rulers. What other surprising methods might they have used to solve everyday problems? Did you know that starfish have eyes on their arms? These fascinating creatures, known scientifically as asteroids, have unique eyes located at the tips of each of their arms. Although these eyes aren't like human eyes, they help starfish sense light and dark, aiding their navigation in the ocean. Surprisingly, starfish can live quite a long time, anywhere from 10 to 34 years depending on the species and environment. As carnivores, they have an appetite for a variety of marine delicacies including clams, oysters, and even corals. Their feeding method is also intriguing. They can extend their stomachs out of their bodies to digest food outside, an unusual but effective approach. With around 1,500 species scattered across the world's oceans, starfish are not only important members of their ecosystems, but also captivating organisms to study. Can you believe Turkmenistan had a superhero ruler? Sapa Murat Niyazov, who led the country from the 1980s until 2006, took self-promotion to incredible heights. He declared himself president for life and transformed the nation into what felt like a comic book story. Niyazov not only ruled with an iron fist but also named roads, libraries, and even the month of January after himself. This cult-like devotion to his own image often overshadowed the needs of his people. His quirky reign included bizarre policies, such as prohibiting the use of gold teeth and banning ballet. Niyazov's personality cult made headlines worldwide as he embraced an extravagant lifestyle while the country faced economic hardships. His eccentricity and self-aggrandizing measures painted a colorful yet controversial portrait of leadership. Isn't it fascinating how one man can create such a broader-than-life legacy? Here's a wild fact about penny donations. In a remarkable twist of creativity, a clever student managed to pay for his entire college education by persuading a journalist to request 1 penny from each newspaper reader. This simple idea turned into a massive success as thousands of people responded, sending in their spare change. Over time, those small donations added up to nearly $29,000, proving how even the tiniest contributions can create a big impact. The students' approach not only showcased the power of community, but also highlighted that when many people unite for a common cause, amazing things can happen. It's a testament to ingenuity, an innovative fundraising method that transformed ordinary pennies into a college degree. Have you ever thought about how small actions can lead to major changes? Here's a wild fact about boxing gloves. They were initially designed to protect fighters from injuries, but surprisingly, they seem to have the opposite effect. When boxing gloves first made their appearance, the idea was to cushion blows and save boxers' hands from breaking. However, the added padding allowed fighters to hit much harder. As a result, boxers faced a terrifying increase in the risk of head trauma. With stronger punches landing in the ring, the severity of concussions and other brain injuries rose significantly. This ironic twist shows that safety innovations don't always lead to safer outcomes. The very items meant to reduce harm inadvertently contributed to the dangers of the sport. So the next time you watch a boxing match, remember that those gloves might make the fight look less brutal, but they have changed the game in unexpected ways.